Last time on Paranormal Crossroad,
we had a case that came to us and found we would need a psychic. I'd heard of your organization, your team, and so I went, okay, let's go start looking there.
Go ahead and explain to us what you saw in those photos.
Skeletal figures. So therefore I was very scared. Maybe not so much demonic, but something negative.
So you just want me to sit down?
Yeah.
I'm Kitsie. This is KJ and Patrick. We're the new people here today. Okay, we are only here to talk to the resident spirit here that Krystal has seen and that she's felt his touch. Can you tell us your name? No. Who knows you? Tell me a name of who knows you.
Who here knows you? Who of the house right now? Can you give us the name of who knows you?
Must not be afraid. Can you tell me if you come here because you know Krystal deep down has the ability to communicate with you?
Her first name is Sharon. Yeah, she
Is that-
died. It was sudden. We got a rush.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Is Sherry here?
I'm Kitsie Duncan, and I'm a paranormal researcher. I've investigated the most haunted locations in the world. It's time to give back, to give the dead a voice.
My goal is to get this, whoever it may be, to communicate with us.
Some people are living in fear, some in sadness. Spirits are just trying to communicate with the living, and sometimes they need help.
Love you, girl. Oh my God.
We're an all-female paranormal team who bring empathy to each investigation. With my friends KJ and Tiffany, we bring peace to those living with paranormal activity.
And so this is a huge validation.
We are Paranormal Crossroad.
I'm not afraid of you. So, sir,
He just asked, what is your name?
my name is KJ. I would love to know your name.
Smith?
We would like to talk to you, sir. My name? Yes, we would love to know your name.
I thought I heard him say Robert over you. Is your name Robert Smith? He just said that's it. So. Okay, Mr. Smith.
Sound like he said that was it.
Are you right next to me? Okay. It's okay that you're here, and we actually are here to help you. We're ready. Give us just a second. We're getting the equipment set up, and then we would really like to see you if we can.
He's right in front of the box right now. I've got a stick here.
Where the rods pointing?
How are the one more this way? Exactly. Can you raise your hand, Robert? I think I have you on camera. Oh. I don't know. That hand just went straight up, almost to the ceiling.
Well, guess what? That makes sense because she said he's really tall.
He looks like he's sitting on this table right now. Because I see you clearly. And then he's over there. Oh, Robert, are you...
I'm going to get some footage.
It's recording.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, double checked.
Okay.
If
If you want to tell your story, you can.
Did he say she knows about it or not?
Is Krystal safe in this house?
Yes, ma'am.
the stuff that has happened here has been really scary for Krystal and for Dave. Is that you, or are you here to keep her safe? If you're here to keep her safe, let us know.
This is crazy.
Yep. So I think who we're talking to is someone who's protecting you. Robert Smith, do you wear a hat?
Yes.
Is it is it a big hat?
Robert, it is really nice to meet you, finally. I feel like we've had a little bit of a struggle bus situation going on here.
Mm-hmm. We did.
It's okay. I ride that bus on the regular.
Okay. You probably haven't really used these tools to communicate with anyone ever, so you're doing really great.
So thank you for communicating with us. What are you trying to communicate with Krystal? She does not understand her abilities at this point. I feel like she is sensitive, she is an empath, but she doesn't quite understand it yet. Are you here to help her with that?
Robert, let me ask, have you been other places with Krystal before she moved here?
Are you one of her spirit guides?
No.
That was it.
My spirit guides don't give me their last name.
Right?
So Robert, the things that Krystal has seen here, the figure in the backyard, the winds and the trees moving, are you responsible for that?
You heard his name.
We did hear
his name. Sherry, is that you?
They can hear our conversation. Oh, look at Sherry firing this thing up.
Mm-hmm. She's like, my turn. Can we talk more about my situation?
Yes, so
I got his name for you.
Right. Okay, so Mr. Smith, are you the man that Krystal saw walk into this room wearing the big hat? It sounds like you're both here to help Krystal. We really need to learn about the spirit that is here, that is giving her anxiety.
A man named Mick?
Is there a Mick that's here with us? What do we need to know about Mick?
He's outside.
Is Mick the one that was moving the trees and everything the other time?
That's it.
Wow.
So Mr. Smith is the one with the hat, we've decided, right?
Yep.
And he's just here to help you on your journey.
All right.
Which is terrifying if you don't know that.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you hear him go, yeah, right? He's like, yeah, right? That would be pretty scary. You don't know what I'm doing here.
Are you protecting her from Mick? Uncross them for a yes.
See, I think there's bad
In the woods.
to do with that
Okay.
out there.
Mr. Smith, do you also get the feeling that there is something outside that Krystal needs to be protected from?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is Mick drawn to Krystal? You're a beacon too, girl.
Yeah.
And see, at that time, I was too, because when we put the fence up, it kind of started,
Amping up a little.
you know, the progress of what is all happening. I think the fence acts like a barrier to whatever is there.
Is Mick actually on the land Krystal owns? Or is he beyond that?
Yes, yes, he is. Mr. Smith, does Krystal need to keep that fence up?
What did he say? He hates it?
Mm-hmm. You did say he hates it. You're right. Look at how good you're getting at this.
Yeah. Yep.
We just put that up.
We're noticing.
Okay. So let's go. We'll take a break here for a second.
House of Lauren is the home of fun, pet-themed lifestyle products and apparel. Choose from the Pet Fashionista, Homework, or Best in Snow collections. Visit House of Lauren for gifts for the pet lover in your life. We know how busy your life can be. Bring your family and friends together at Prodigy Burger Bar. Relax and enjoy our delicious menu while you enjoy your company and catch up on your day. We'll do the cooking. Prodigy Burger Bar with 6 convenient Indianapolis area locations. Paranormal Crossroad, a female-owned company with an all-female cast, is proud to support other women-owned businesses. Middle Moon Malas offers unique hand-knotted malas to enhance your meditation, yoga, and wellness practices. Both functional and beautiful, our malas are crafted with high-quality, ethically sourced gemstones and crystals. Visit middlemoonmalas.com for more designs and details. Do you know a woman-owned business that should be in our featured female spotlight? Contact us at paranormalcrossroad.com, and thank you for supporting us.
Everyone else here is taking a break. I am sitting near their wonderful dogs. Ashes, his paw print. The dog was named Scooter, and Scooter was deaf. He was a white pit bull and was deaf, so Scooter could never hear them. We've got the music box set up, and I have no idea if Scooter, I don't think Scooter's made any noise on the music box, but you know how I am. I'm like, let's see if we can get the dogs talking. So, I'm going to take a minute to ask, I don't know what's going on with this shoulder over here, but for some reason everybody really likes touching my shoulder today. Is there a spirit I'm connected to here that is touching my shoulder? And if that's a yes, I need you to untouch my shoulder and swing these around so that we can talk. What I'm really hoping to do is to see if we can verify that Scooter spends time up here visiting his family. We've heard that Scooter may be around. We've heard that Grandma may be around. Okay. All right. Can you straighten the blue one out over here? If you are Scooter. All right. Can you straighten this blue one out if you are Grandma? When I say straighten out, I mean straight ahead, just like the green one is. Sweet. My God. I never stop being amazed by this. Okay. Yes. Okay. So Grandma. Yes. Does Scooter come to visit? I know, this might be a weird thing for Scooter to manipulate. Cats tend to enjoy them a little bit more because they're more like cat toys. Grandma, do you come and sit in that chair over there? No. Is that Sherry that comes and sits in the chair over there? Okay. Grandma, is Scooter here right now? No. Okay, well, I'm going to ask Grandma, because as humans who love pets, we really, really enjoy when we get confirmation that our pets are still with us. And Scooter meant a lot to Dave and to Krystal, and you know that. So, if you have the opportunity to communicate with Scooter, let him know that while we're here, I am someone that catches the vibes of pets pretty well. I haven't felt like he's here yet, but we would love for him to pay a visit while we're here. Krystal misses you. You did really, really good with this. Alright. If you want to swing it back around to my shoulder, you can. I don't know what it is about my shoulder today.
O'Reilly's Irish Pub and Restaurant is your home away from home. Come through our door and find that welcoming Irish neighborhood feel with great food, drinks, and friends. Located in downtown Indy, Speedway, and Fort Wayne, we want to say welcome home and welcome to O'Reilly's.
Tinkle, and I race in the Arkham Art Series. I want to thank all of you fans who donated to my GoFundMe to help me keep on the racetrack. Thank you for my fantastic season. Special thank you to Pet Fashion Guild, Indiana-owned, Wayne Peterson, and David Richmond.
Visit ZacharyTinkle.com to follow Zachary Tinkle Racing. And thank you so much, Zachary, for being on the road to peace with Paranormal Crossroad. How would you describe our show?
We talk a lot of video games, TV shows, movies.
Katie, in 3, 2, 1.
You're listening to the Kinda Nerdy Girls, where it's fun for everyone.
I'm leaving.
We didn't feel anything evil was in the home. We felt as though Mr. Robert Smith was there to protect Krystal and help guide her on her new spiritual journey. So KJ and I got out our tools and taught her some things that she might be able to use in the future.
I'm cleansing this house of any darkness, toxins, negativity. Of any energies or entities who have not been invited, you must leave now. Cleansing this house of any low vibrations, low energy, leaving only room for love, light, peace, positivity, and happiness, good times, laughter, and fun for all who live here and all who come here.
But what I have been doing is Kitsie just went around your house and smudged and set the intention for releasing negativity and allowing positivity to come in. So I'm going around your house now and making sure that all of the little crevices and spaces and rooms are all balanced and positive. And this big circle that's going on right now is a yes.
Any energies or entities who are unwanted or uninvited, you must leave now.
Well, ask a yes or no question that would be obvious.
Are we safe to be here?
See how that's still spinning? High vibrations, high energy, and leaving room for our guides, our angels, our ancestors, and the divine.
Is Mick still here? Yeah, it's going back and forth now. That's telling me he's not here. Maybe we got him to go with the smudging.
Oddity Files, the podcast. Creepy, cryptid, otherworldly, with enough snark so you can still sleep with the lights off.
Conquest Journals are officially licensed Harry Potter fan art cool. Capture and organise your fandom fun. Visit conquestjournal.com today. Conquestjournal.com. Get your fandom on.
Wondering if your loved ones are around you?
Wish there was a way to find out?
Now you can.
Introducing Paranormal Crossroad Spirit Sessions. in-home, in person.
Limited time only. Book now at ParanormalCrossroad.com.
Are you ready for
So this is another investigation that we were called to as kind of an emergency.
Well, what was interesting about this one is that we were contacted from a paranormal investigative team saying, we have been to this home, there are things going on. And so then this was a team asking us if we could come in and bring in some additional equipment and see what we could do to help them, because their home was just not feeling like their home. They didn't feel like it was there. And interesting where their house is, because there are a lot of woods in the back. There is a cemetery nearby. They had actually even done some research themselves on what had gone on in the land, who had owned that land before. So, I mean, really, props to you guys, because you did a lot of work trying to figure this out yourself. So do we want to just bring them up here?
Come on up, guys.
Krystal and Dave, come on.
Now, I promised her I'd hold her hand if she got nervous. You're closer, so you can hold her hand.
Do you need my hand? Okay, here we go.
Oh.
We got this. We got this.
I know.
We got this.
Nat, I know. I mean, it takes you back to how I felt, and I was petrified.
So how are you feeling now?
I'm
we'll get into what's going on, but
okay.
Things
I don't
a
feel
little
like
lighter.
that.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Not really any bad things going on.
Are you still seeing the guy in the hat?
No. Hear him.
You do? What have you heard?
We were laying in bed last week, and he's asleep, and I'm laying there watching TV, and I hear somebody walking across the floor, and I look, and he's there in bed. And the name.
Okay.
Can we talk about?
Yeah. Mr. Robert Smith. And come to find out, it was one of her guardian angels or spirit guides. Krystal has some abilities that she wasn't aware that she had, and he wanted her to get more in tune with her own vibration. So do you talk to the entity at the house now? Okay. And does that seem to bring you a little bit of peace?
I think so.
You said you had something to tell us specifically regarding the name.
About 3 weeks ago, my best friend at work, her name's Shelley, had some car issues. She gives the location, they send her a response in text, and then her person to arrive to help her, his name is Robert Smith.
Really?
She called me, and she's like, "You're not going to believe this."
Game.
What's that?
Oh, and the game, the game I play on my phone.
Just the other night.
Just 2 or 3 nights ago, you do your rooms on these games, different levels, but it's in this house. And in the office, I got the office complete, so it shows a whole thing of the office, and the nameplate on the desk is K, which Krystal, I spell with a K, dot, Robert.
No. He's reaching out. Let's get Tiff in here. Let's see how much he's reaching out.
Hey, I'm back. I'm back. Hi, guys. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Krystal and Dave. This is Tiffany.
Nice to
Hi,
meet you.
nice to meet you. Should I?
I'm going to speak.
Oh, okay. All right. So, as you guys know, I'm a spirit medium. So, what that means is I'm someone who communicates with people that have passed loved ones, friends, family, pets come through too. I have no control of who comes through or for how long. So, I just ask that you guys keep an open mind, and hopefully we can piece together some of the things that you guys have been experiencing on that paranormal level. All right, let's go, let's go. Right away, I get a strong male that comes through for you, okay? Very strong male. And as he comes through, it's like he's the man in charge. He wants you to know, hey, here I am. I'm the one. Like you keep hearing like all these door knocks. Like I keep hearing like the door knocking. He wants you to just say, like,
Get out.
yeah. Wait. Well, because he's talking about being the man of the house.
He can be the man of the house.
Yeah. And he goes, let him know I have the dog too.
Yeah.
So he has a dog with him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay. And there's 3 dogs in your home? There was.
The ones with
the
man now.
All right. And also Ronnie or Robbie. Ron or Rob.
Robert.
Robert.
No way.
Oh my gosh.
What is that all about?
My hands
What
are
is going on?
This is her spirit guide.
Oh, all righty then.
Whoa. But we're supposed to call him Mr. Robert Smith.
That's what he told us.
And he's the one that wants to be the man of the house.
Yes.
Apparently.
Yes.
The man of the spiritual house.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. You want validation? Here it is. Okay, so, but as he comes through, he goes, don't worry, I'm not going to scare you anymore. All right? Because he's talking about how, like, you keep seeing shadows through a window.
Yes.
Because
It's been
he's
happening
connected.
a lot lately.
Okay, because again, he's just trying to get your attention, and he shows me just standing out back, like, outside, out back. He goes, well, that's where I am. Yeah, so he's just saying that he's with you, and he goes, you need to do more reading. And it's not like get more readings. This isn't, you need to come see like a medium or something. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm saying,
Please say that.
I'm saying like it's all about you like reading and doing your research on allowing yourself to peel back some of those layers and open up and really allow yourself to have that abundance of spirituality that's trying to present
Tiff,
itself.
you're so
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
She said the same thing.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Well, if Robert would leave me alone for a minute, maybe I could.
But he wants to work with you, and that's what it is. He wants to work with you. So he's been trying to get your attention, and you're like, no.
I'm busy.
Right,
busy
exactly. Because you've been feeling this push-pull for so long, all right, where you're just like, I just don't really feel like myself lately. So I think he's the one that's been coming through just to have you be acknowledged.
Wake up.
Yeah. But ultimately, I think that's who's coming through for you, and he's been wanting to just try to get your attention.
And literally what we were talking to her about when we were investigating was that we feel like she has some kind of intuition. Mm-hmm. And we feel like he's here to help her kind of get in touch with that. So everything.
Absolutely.
Georgina.
Absolutely. So I'm happy. Give me some love.
Finally nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you. I'm going to be out there. That's what we do, guys.